Welcome to the hit list with Matt from Providence.
Here we are.
Episode 9, the Ted Williams episode. Look at this.
Yes. Hey, you're ready. I love it.
Who'd I get this from?
Some asshole.
Best in the business is who I got it from.
That's what I heard the other day. Somebody tagged me in something and said the best in the business, and then my name was there. I was so confused.
Well, let's get going. We've quite a bit of stuff to talk about, and we've a bit of both have hard outs here. So let's do this.
Yes.
Let's start out with some great news, some awesome news for you, your
Great
business,
news.
for your brand, everything. And if you follow Matt on Instagram, you already saw this, but tell everybody the news.
Yeah, so I finally got into the fall Shriners. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon last week. I finally got the guy who runs the show, Mike's from Sure Shot Promotions.
Mike, yeah, I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, Mike from Sure Shot
Promotions.
They're out of Mass. I don't know anything about those guys, Mike, or his crew, or whatever he might have. I don't know anything. Hence, I hadn't gotten into the show since I've started dealing. I mean, I can never gonna get in it if I don't talk to the person. Once I talk to you, I got a shot at least, because I can tell you what I got, my socials, how many people come to follow me, so on and so forth. So I called him, picked up, nice guy. He said, unfortunately, I said, well, I heard there's some tables available. He said, oh, there's only 4. And I said, well, are they all together? Yep, yeah, but they're in the foyer. It's where SGC used to be. And it's funny because you had brought it up multiple times.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll take them. So I took the 4 tables. As soon as you walk up the main entrance steps, if you just kind of look a little to your right, you're going to see me and the Matt from Providence blue. So as much as, I always prefer not to be in a foyer. If there's a foyer to be in, that ain't so bad, because you do see me as soon as you walk in.
Yep.
And there's a lot of stuff going on out there. There's, I think Beckett's there, JSA's there. So I'm going to be there. And as sad as this may sound, next to the ATM and the bathroom. So, I mean, everybody's got to come see me eventually.
Absolutely.
But no, listen, I'm in. Once you're in, you're in for life. You're in. So it's no matter what, we'll take it on the chin if we don't do well this year. I don't care. I just needed to get into that show. How many people over the last, call it 2 months, have been saying, you got to be at Shriners? You got to be at Shriners? Yeah. I mean, I'll be there in some capacity. At least now I'm cemented it, which is great.
It is
I said
awesome.
to the guy, I said, Mike, you got to get me in. I plan on doing this 30, 40 years. You might as well get me in now. And so he looked up my socials and he got me right in. So I was
awesome. So congrats to you. It's great news. And it's a huge opportunity. Yeah, I think you got great visibility right there.
I just couldn't get in.
When you say when you say that you would rather not, and again, this is you're in. That's all that matters. When you say you kind of would rather not be in the foyer, for another show, because there's if you go to Dedham or if you go to like Flippin, Woburn, it's always the same guys that are in the foyer, and I feel like they do okay, but it's just I don't know. What's the
some people? Listen, everybody has different preferences, how they do business, how they do anything. I'm just not a foyer guy.
Okay.
I'm not a foyer guy. I don't like the foyer. I'm not comfortable in the foyer. Sometimes if the door's too closed, cold, it's cold outside. The door's too cold. It's no good. I want to be in the show. But for Shriners, that's fine. You know what I mean? If it's the national Shriners regional shows, if they can see you, you'll be fine. But yeah, I'd like to be in the main room, obviously, next year.
Yeah.
Preferably against the wall.
Yeah. So basically, Shriners. It's usually the SGC, JSA, Beckett. There's there's always guys that have like a lot of memorabilia in the lobby before, like right when you walk in on the right. There's always.
I got to be honest. I don't know those guys. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know them personally. They might be great guys. I think those are just kind of fillers.
Yeah.
I think they're last minute fillers, I guess, or friends of guys who run the show. They're kind of, I don't know. But
so, let's talk about the show a little bit, just because
I can tell you this, over the years we've been going there, I haven't gone and given someone repeat business in the foyer. That's a bad sign.
Well, there's always a guy right when you're about to walk into the main
room.
Right
on the left. He usually has some decent stuff.
Always has really good stuff.
He's got some decent stuff. He's got some big price stickers, but he's got stuff.
Yeah. So but maybe it's not a forever thing for you. It's if
No. The guy said it's not a forever thing. The guy straight up said you should be in the main room next year. Just kind of how rotations work. Like people are going to drop out. It's going to work out. I'll be in the main room. And like I imagine if I do well, the guy's going to see we got to get him in the main room.
Yeah. So
we'll see.
Let's talk about the show a little bit. So just because we're going to do the next show that we'll do is we'll recap the show. We'll
Shriners,
Shriners,
right?
Because it is October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is at the Shriners Auditorium, Wilmington, Mass. In case folks either live locally and they've never been before, they're thinking of coming, driving from a distance to go, or they're just interested because they hear people that are sort of Northeast based guys talk about Shriners. What is it? It is the biggest. In my opinion, it's the best show in New England year over year. The fall Shriners specifically.
I don't think nobody would argue with you, right?
I don't think anybody. But
fall's the better one. Spring's the second best. Then they're the regional show. Everybody's regional show is your best show generally. Right. So I mean, it's not a big deal to say that. Like, but Flippin Card Show is a great show. Doug's Cardboard Promotions are great shows. But I mean, this is a regional show. It's a regional show, and it attracts all the best of all worlds. So part of why I'm saying that it's the best show, in my opinion, is because if you collect vintage, it is easily the best show. Well, of course. Well, and think even further, because if you collect modern, and it's a big show, everybody's got the same fucking shit. Everybody's got the same fucking shit. Shiny this, shiny this, shiny this, shiny this, shiny that. Yeah. So at least when you got a room full of 70% vintage, you're gonna have options.
Right. Exactly.
And it caters to so many more people.
So many more people. It is, I think they say it's like 400 tables. However many dealers.
What does that matter? 400 tables. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Who cares? I have 4 of them. So what's that matter? What's the difference?
Well, it's bigger. It's bigger than going to Dedham or Woburn or something like that. So that's that's what I'm saying. It's bigger. Yeah. It's all of the regional dealers. It's the folks that you see at.
You get some national guys.
And exactly, that's my point. You're going to see all of the national guys too. So
who are the big national guys? Ash.
You'll see Ash. You'll see
the guy from Maine everybody talks about that I don't know.
Don Hantz will be there. The guy, he has incredible inventory. Howie Chasser will be there.
The problem with his stuff is you have to have $50,000 to buy a card. We've got the best stuff, and they're probably decent prices, but who the fuck carries $50,000 on them? But go ahead.
Well, we're gonna get into big money cards at shows, and after we do the pickups.
You're really interested on that. We'll get to it. It didn't do anything for me.
Okay. Well, I think it's awesome.
Go ahead.
Well, no. We'll get to that. We'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll go back.
But I'm just telling folks about the Shriner show. If you're thinking, if you're in the area, if you're available that weekend, definitely go. Like, definitely make an effort. Where there's guys coming, guys that we know, other YouTubers, guys coming from out of state. It's that big of a show. It's that big of a deal. And you'll have opportunity to see. There's great autograph guests. Usually I'm actually going to pull it up because I was
going to ask you, did you pull it up or can you pull it up? I haven't looked. I think I saw Boggs is there, and that's cool
so the autograph guests are appearances. So on Saturday, I'm not going to say everybody, but Ellis Burks, Manny Del Carmen, Jim Palmer is going to be there.
HOF.
Terry O'Reilly, Matt Chatham, Irving Fryer, Corey Kluber. I guess
not the best autograph list we've ever had. Jake. Maybe cut this part out.
But then
Matt from Providence will be at Shriners.
We want to let people know though. And then Sunday,
is Boggs there? Did I see Boggs?
No, you might have been thinking of another show. He's not on the list. Jake Peavy, Kendrick Perkins, John Farrell.
Matt from Providence will be there.
Mark Bellhorn. There you go.
All right.
Mark Bellhorn, world champ.
Yeah. Big home run. Big home run.
Big home run. Yeah. So
he hit the foul pole, right?
Hit the foul pole, and there was also a controversial one that he hit where they didn't call it a home run, and then they called it a home run. That was Mark Bellhorn's the man.
That was 04. Was that 04?
04. Yep.
Yeah. I was 18 years old.
So was I. Well, we're the same age, so yeah. It was, but it was. But anyway, so those guys will be there. A good autograph guest. And,
listen, this should be a great show.
Should be a great time. My plan is, we got to talk about the plan a little bit. I'm going to be, I think, helping out.
You can do whatever you want. You want to hang out? You want to help out?
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Really we don't have to figure anything out. You do whatever you want in the moment. I don't care.
I'm going to, Matt
I'd like to film some content.
We will do
whether
content.
It's good, goofy, whatever. I'd like to film some content.
We'll make it happen.
Me, you, all your little YouTube friends that don't have me on their show. But yeah,
I'll be there Friday and Saturday for sure. Definitely Friday. Friday's Halloween, so I got to get back to do. We get like 250 trick or treaters at my house.
Wow.
Yeah.
What time are you planning to get to Shriners on Friday morning?
Let's talk about this off the air. I don't want people to know my whereabouts.
You can't go on Friday.
No, I can go.
Work.
No, I can. It's not a problem. But let's just talk. That's boring for the YouTube audience. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. No, they prefer to watch Theo talk to the same fucking guys every week. But go
ahead. I'll be there Friday probably till like mid to late afternoon, and then Saturday I'll be there.
Because you got your little luncheon with your little friends.
And then some of us are we're getting together for lunch. You were invited to that, but now you got to work. So
bums.
All right, so make sure if you're in the area, go to Shriners. See Matt. You'll see Matt. Matt will be the first person you see. Tell him you know him from. Tell him you know him from YouTube. Tell him you know him from YouTube, and maybe he'll have something you want. Maybe he'll have something that you want to buy. But
all kinds of stuff too. Yeah. How about this week? Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
Can I?
No, you go. Yeah.
Thank you. So so I got in Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'm all right. Let's get ready for Shriners because big deal. So then I had 2 shows coming up this past weekend. I'll have a show coming up this weekend. Oh, I'm gonna buy heavy. We'll sell it all. We'll sell it all, modern, vintage. Doesn't matter. Bring it all. 2 cards. 2 shows. I got 2 cards, and I was trying. It's just funny how things work out. I couldn't find a card to buy if I tried, and I tried.
That is funny how it goes. But, since we recorded last, you had 2 shows this past weekend, and then you had 2 shows the weekend before.
Yeah.
I saw you at the show in Mansfield on Columbus Day,
Monday,
and the Monday, and we did a deal. So we're gonna each show cards from that deal. Although I do actually owe you money still.
Do you?
Yes, I owe you $40 for the.
I love that for me. I had no idea.
See, this is why I'm a person of such high integrity. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't.
I'm going to tell this story, and I don't want to insult the guy if he watches because I like the guy. But I'm just going to state some facts.
Okay.
So this is a funny story. So there's an older gentleman. He comes out to all the shows. He's a very nice man. He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
Okay. But he'll go through my stuff for fucking hours. Right? And now this is a 4-year relationship. Like, we're friendly.
Yeah.
And so, but he tortures me. He goes through and what would your price be here? And then, what would it be for me? And which I understand, he's a regular customer and all, but this guy tortures me. So he finds a 64 Aaron that he wants. And then he realizes he doesn't have the right cash. He can't find, we're in Boston. He can't find the ATM, can't find this. I said, buddy, just take the card. You take the card. The next time you see me, you pay me. Just don't die. All right. Between now and then, just don't die. He's an older guy. And he goes, maybe I shouldn't take the card. I said, too late. Take the card. I don't want to talk anymore. Take the card. Sure enough, maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, comes walking. I was out buying on the showroom floor early. Come walking over. Man, I got that $50. I forgot all about it. But yeah, so you could have kept that 40. Would have been all yours. He could have kept the 50. I would have.
No way. No shot that
funny.
I would have done that. But anyway, all right.
Go ahead.
Your father was going to say something?
My father's like, I can't believe you gave him the guy the card. I said, I basically paid him just to leave me alone. Let him keep the card. I don't care. That guy's been torturing me for 2 hours.
So
keep it.
That's funny. So before we do your pickups, someone's here. Somebody has come. I don't know how they
my heart out. Just move, buddy.
I don't know how they got this link. I don't know who they are. It says cousin Paulie from Pawtucket, I think.
Nah, it doesn't seem right.
Person,
sounds like bullshit.
Let's add him to the stage and see what he's got to say. Who's this cousin Paulie from Pawtucket?
He's wearing a hat.
Hey, Jakey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Paulie.
Yeah, I'm Maddie's cousin from Pawtucket. I'm a
Maddie's
dealer
cousin
too.
from Pawtucket. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm a dealer too. Maddie learned everything from me. I'm his older cousin.
Did you?
You look it too.
Hey, Jake, get this clown off the screen. I'm not going to talk if this clown's on the screen, okay?
No, please, the floor is yours. If you got anything to say, you go ahead.
But no, here we go. There you go. You got it. It's
okay.
All Paulie.
Jake, you are wicked smart. You need to have a show with me and you, okay? Maddie learned everything from me, cousin Paulie.
It's so good. Learn everything. The hat, the cap is so great. Oh man,
it's perfect. It's perfect.
Hey, Maddie, tell the audience that you're not from Providence. Tell them where you're from.
Wow. Yeah. So I don't know if did anybody ever fly into Providence? The answer is no. You flew into Warwick because the airport's actually in Warwick. It's not in Providence. So yeah, I'm about as much from Providence as the airport is. But yeah, I'm from Pawtucket originally. Yeah, I went
Like
to
Paulie.
McCoy a lot as a kid. So I mean, you're only making it better for me.
No,
But go ahead.
Actually, you grew up in Newport. You had a
Oh,
silver
no.
spoon in your mouth. Yep.
Not me, buddy. Not me.
Yeah, you did.
Not me. No, you got the wrong guy.
So Jakey, I used to take Maddie and his sis down to Dunk, okay? and I used to take him there every single Sunday, okay? And they used to call him Matty Munchkin at Dunk. Matty Munchkin.
I remember that, cousin Paulie was trying to teach me at one card show about a few players, and I was really trying to learn. And he just kept saying Bob Clemente, Bob Clemente, Bob Clemente. And I don't think that's right. Like, you just keep saying Bob. I think it's rude. The guy's Roberto. But I don't know. Cousin Paulie just didn't seem to care about, the guy's culture and such. But I don't know.
Come on, Maddie.
Smoked.
You learned everything about the sock. You learned everything about the socks from me. Learned everything.
Yep.
I am wicked smart.
You are wicked smart, kid.
So, Paulie, when's this podcast that's supposed to be available for certain people? You made promises. I don't know.
Yeah, me and Jakey are gonna start up a podcast. It's gonna be way better than this show. Okay, we're gonna call. Well, go ahead.
You should call it the Three Stiffs. You, Sewell, the Snowman, the Three Stiffs. You've been preparing this for 2 weeks, and this is the best you had. This is embarrassing.
I saw you on Midlife.
Embarrassing.
I saw you on Midlife, and that was one of the worst shows I've ever watched.
Yeah,
horrible.
Who the fuck would disagree? You watch that long form content? I mean, the cards are boring enough. I got to wait 10 minutes for Jake to respond about a yes or no question. I was lost. I think it was yes or no. I couldn't believe it. It didn't make sense.
You know what?
Not you, Jake. You make perfect sense, but
you make a good point. Maybe Jake is the problem. Maybe me and you should have a cousins podcast. What do you think?
Cousins, I love it. The
Cousins show.
Yeah, you could be the straight man, obviously, stiff as a board. But yeah, no problem.
The Wicked Cousins podcast, Wicked Smart.
I was looking at baseball card documentaries the other day. It was very boring, but I mean, there's a little information in there. Guy Theo was hosting it. It was a weekly thing he does out of I think Pittsburgh, but very, very stiff, very boring, long form. Not for me, but yeah.
Well, dinner's done. I gotta go, boys.
All right. Thank you, cousin Paulie. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Thanks
we'll
for
see
your
you in
time.
Chicago.
We'll see you in Chicago.
I'll see you, cousin Matty.
See ya.
All right, buddy.
See ya, cousin Paulie. That was cousin Paulie from Pawtucket.
That's pretty good.
Nice to have him come by.
Cousin Paulie.
Oh boy, wow. So maybe that's not cousin Paulie's last time on the show. We'll see.
Oh no, I need cousin Paulie checking in every few months. I fucking need it.
That was
great.
Boy. That was
great.
That was better than I even expected it was.
But that's a guy full of shame, is what that is. That's a guy that feels shame. Tried to, what do you call that? Joke his way out of it. I'm not sure anybody was laughing at his end, but he tried. It's embarrassing.
He did try. That was an attempt.
It's embarrassing. I'm a man of my word.
Well, but
not everybody is. You and I are. Greg is man of his word.
All right.
Long form as he may be.
Let's not go down this road again. We'll get cousin Paulie back some other time. He'll give us an update.
I need it.
We'll make this we'll have cousin Paulie back soon enough. All right. Now, pickups. You have some stuff to share, and I have some stuff to share. So let's.
All right, first.
Let's get. You want me to go first? All right. Well, I'll show
cards?
I'll show. No, I got 4 to show. There's
do
two
you really?
There's 2 that I know I don't usually do this, but I saved stuff for the hit list.
Okay, I saved stuff too, Jake, and then I had 2 card shows, buddy. What do you want me to do? You want me to save the shit for the podcast we don't make any money on?
Usually
you make money on? By the way,
deep money bags here.
Go ahead.
No, all right. Let's. Give me a second here. All right. So this was.
This is the hit list. This isn't Fisk walks it off. Watch my little thingy. Okay.
I was. Please watch that. By the way, not a lot of people have. This is a Brett rookie. And Matt will show the card that he got in the trade for this. So this is a 2. I just wanted to get one back in my PC. I saw this in Matt's one of his.
That's a nice 2.
Spins. It is a nice 2. And then the Yount. This is the one that I haven't paid you for. It's a bit of a diamond cut, but it's like clean surface.
Nah, that's nice. I think you owe me 50.
You had it.
Where you gonna find left to right centering like that for $40?
Somebody asked me. They posted a comment when I showed these cards, and they said, "Why didn't you get them in 5, 6s, or 7s?" And I said, "Because I like these." Like,
why would you do that?
Why would I do that? Okay, so I haven't shown. So the last 2 I haven't shown. This is one that I saw. It was in my sort of cart and eBay for a while, and I just went for it. 51 Dobie.
Oh,
in a
like
1.
that. Nice.
PSA 1. It's just got some. You can't really tell from this, but it does. It's got some creasing. It's a 1, but the color was so pretty, and I was like, this is nice. What I want for this card. This is such an iconic, beautiful.
I love a well presenting one.
You know? And then I told you about this. I gave up on the set breaks a while ago. I'm just like, there's a guy, shout out to him, Burl Sports. He's a great guy. He lives in Tennessee. He does vintage set breaks. He'll break sets from all different years. And I was like, you know what? I have a feeling about this. So I decided to buy 5 spots in a 54 Bowman set break. I really did want the Ted, but I missed out by 1 card in the checklist. But if you're going to miss out on that card, you want to get this one.
Nice.
BVG 4.
Very nice. What was the grade on the TED?
It was a PSA 4.
Oh.
So I missed out on by 1, but this is a good consolation prize.
Yeah, you did pretty good, buddy.
This is not staying in the PC.
No,
so,
bad. I imagine hopefully it's in my inventory for Shriners.
We'll see. It will be with me on Friday, and we'll see what happens. I hope we can make it.
You got a plan yet? You gonna blow your money in the first 2 hours or what?
That's the plan.
Well, because you feel like you grabbed the best card for the best deal at that number.
No. Well, you're talking about my Friday strategy at Shriners is like I want to do my buying on Friday so that I can spend time with people on Saturday and not have to have the pressure of because I know a few people are coming in on Friday, but not everybody else is coming in on Saturday.
Yeah, but I also assume, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, you're not going to buy 55 Williams, so you're not buying like a common vintage card. So you're going to go out Friday early and try to grab the rarer card that somebody else might grab from you later in the day or tomorrow or the day after. So it helps that you're going to spend it early, get the rare stuff early.
That was my Friday last year at Shriners. That was what I did, and it worked pretty well.
Pretty sure you've done that at every show we've done for the last fucking 6 months.
Well, just the bigger
every
shows.
Every time I walk into the show, you've been there for an hour. And you go, I blew all my money, and then I like to look at your cards.
But last year, Friday, the Fall Shriners, you were not going to be there till Saturday.
That was the greatest experience of a show for one day. I sold so much stuff last fall on the Friday. I was supposed to leave at like 3:00 in the afternoon. I think I was going to do setup in the morning. Oak show opens at 11 or 12. I was going to go at 3. I couldn't leave the table. It was so busy. I ended up leaving at like 5:30, 6:00.
So that was the day that I bought the Maddie polar bear from you. That was my.
And then the next day, I sold the Factory 42 to
Mike.
Yeah,
so I remember Mike thought that I had sniped the Factory 42.
His card. That's right.
His card, but you had already kind of worked out a deal with him to sell that one, right? So
his card was upside. His card was face down in the showcase.
Yeah,
it was always going to be safe for him.
So, and the other big card that I bought that day was I bought my.
By the way, if Theo did that, Theo was going to sell a card. He put a fucking clearance sale on it. If he wouldn't hold it for you, he put it on clearance. He'd probably give it away to somebody.
But not Paulie from Pawtucket. You learned from him.
That guy's all right.
No, but I was gonna say the other card that I bought on that Friday was I bought my E90-1 Eddie Plank from Stanlock. So that's what I'm hoping for is like get those big buys out of the way and then have some money left over on Saturday and have it mostly just be kind of a fun hangout day with you
guys are better than mine, but I'm glad I have one.
It's pretty nice, yeah. All right, let's see what you got.
All right, yeah, nothing, not a lot of stuff. Two vintage cards. So Jake traded me his E90 Bender, which he bought from me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that was the deal.
we just that carousel is going to keep going. And that was a PC card for me for a little while, I think.
Yeah.
And then a 54 Williams, pretty nice, 2.5.
Very nice.
Pretty, yeah, really nice. And then I had sent out when we went out to Chicago for the National. I had taken on some raw cards to send out based on it was consignment. So I brought them out to Chicago, dropped them off at PSA. I think I've talked about I hate to do grading, but I mean to drop it off makes it easier, and they weren't my cards, so it's just a consignment. And now I'll be selling them on consignment for the guy. So yeah, I think I'll show those. A lot of it's all hoops. I think it's all hoops, modern hoops, but some cool stuff. So Kevin Durant rookie card, 2007 Topps Chrome, PSA 10. We sent out 6 of these. 1 came back a 10, 3 came back 9s, and 2 came back 8s.
Wow.
So I got a bunch of these. They'll be available.
So you're selling those on consignment for
on consignment. Yeah. There's a second year Topps Chrome Kobe refractor.
Sick.
So some of these cards were raw, some of these cards were Beckett holders, and we cracked them out and crossed them. So like this one went backwards. I want to say it was a Beckett 7, went back to a PSA 6, which almost you say backwards, but monetarily it's probably lateral.
Yeah.
I think this is a Ron Artest rookie card, but I could be wrong. I just know that the refractors for this set were rare, so I had to send this out for the guy.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some stuff like that with the set stuff, like this one right here. So 96 Topps Chrome refractor, Donald Royal. He's a nobody. I mean, I remember him, but it's that set for Kobe and the refractor. I guess it does some serious money because people put that set together. Another weird one. This Rasheed Wallace Rose something. I don't know anything about it, but it's supposed to be worth money. This Shaq card, I want to say this was like a Beckett 7 and it came back a PSA 9. So
sweet.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So I got to look that up. I got to price all these cards and figure them out because I don't know much about them, and some of them are really rare. This is an out of 5 rookie card from Select. Puka Nakua out of 5. Got a PSA 10. But who knows what that's worth? I have no idea. I mean, if he catches a touchdown, it's worth more. If he doesn't, it's not. I don't know. But yeah, this is a cool Michael Jordan card for 95. I assume it's like a few $100. This one's more expensive. PSA 8 from some insert from Topps Chrome, 1997. Really cool looking card. Here's a Kevin Garnett. It's not a rookie because I know he was earlier. I think he was earlier than 98, but this card's out of 99 and it's something. I don't know. Some insert refractor really thing. Cool. I don't know. A Tracy McGrady. I think this is a rookie card. Some insert numbered to 500. He's a big time guy now. I think we all had this card as a kid. I feel like everybody had this Jordan card.
It's pretty familiar. Yeah.
Like everybody had this card. I know I had it. Came back in 8, which is cool. And that's how I showed the top. This one's the biggest one. This is a multiple $1,000 card. This was a Beckett 6.5, went up to a PSA 7. I don't know anything about it, but it's this die cut Jordan card.
It's so
a few $1,000. So
yeah, definitely.
Should be. I imagine it'll live past this weekend's show, and then it'll probably be available at Shriners. Yeah. I mean, if you don't know by now, if I got modern and you want a good deal, come and see me because I do not want this stuff lying around very long. Consignment or not, like that's the deal. Like we got to turn it over. I got the same customers every month. Got to have new shit.
So you had seemed like multiple cards cross, not crackouts, like cross from Beckett to PSA and get better grades.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, a couple went down, but
but
this is what I think. That's going to show you the inconsistency now. They got new offices. They got to train new people. They bring in people from SGC, so on and so forth. There's the inconsistency with the grading all over again. Over again.
Yeah.
But yeah. Look at the Durant rookie cards. Like everybody to a man says, do not send multiples in. Do not. Everybody to a man says not multiples in. Sure enough, 10, 999, 888. Like no shock there. By the way, when I sent the cards in, I looked at them myself. They all look the same.
Yeah.
You know, the guy even said, "Don't send them if you don't think." And I said, "We got to send them all. They're all close. They all look exactly the same."
Yeah. Right.
Now, I'm not a grader. I'm not saying I am. I don't know shit about it, but
yeah. Huh, that's crazy. Yeah, and
when
that
you
was
send 6 cards, you never get 4 10s.
Right.
You never get 3 10s. It's 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah.
It never goes the other way.
Yeah,
Never goes the other way. Never. And I'm a math guy. That don't make any sense. It don't make any sense.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. How about the upcharges? I'm surprised you don't want to talk about.
Well,
that.
no, I actually, if we had time, I was gonna mention
it's a
that,
racket.
so.
Just like the rest of after the distributor gets rid of the cards, it's all a racket because they're incentivized to give you a better grade. It's a racket.
Yeah. You know, it's
Am I
to
wrong?
me. I just they're doing the same job, and they just want more money to do the same job. It just to me.
Yes,
it's
but
ridiculous.
if your card comes out graded higher and it's worth more money, they get to charge you more money. They're incentivized to give you a better grade.
It's interesting because I sort of
on the modern stuff.
You could argue, and an argument that I made so do you remember when PSA they didn't announce it. They kind of in the dead of night they changed their website and said that they changed the centering standard on a PSA 10. It was 60/40 and they changed it to 55/45. Right. My take on that was that they were incentivizing to give worse grades because in that way worse than a 10 because they would want you to crack and resub it. Like they would want you to send it in multiple more times.
Well, that's also like we have all agreed they're inconsistent, but we have all continued to send the cards. So they have built in their own system of our inconsistency. Our inconsistency works for us.
Yeah. Either way.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
like
it doesn't even matter
which direction. This PSA 6 that came back. That guy's probably going to want to crack it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I wouldn't want to play that game. They might come back a 5. Who knows? It might come back minimum size.
It's so inconsistent. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? So inconsistent.
I don't know if we ever talked about the video that Teapot, the Market Movers guy, did where he sent the same card to all of the different grading companies. Like he sent an 89 Griffey to, it was in like a Beckett's lab. Then he sent it to SGC and PSA and SG, and like he sent it to all of them, and it was different across the board. His SGC grade, I think he got an evidence of trimming. Who trims an 89 Griffey? Like it's just, but then it got, I think it had been in a BGS 8 or something, and then it got trimmed from PSA, or it got trimmed from SGC, and then I think it ended in a PSA 6 or something. It was nuts. So it's just
after the distributor distributes the cards, it's all a racket from there. Just buy the cards you like.
Exactly. Yeah, buy what you like, get it if it's in the grade you like, whatever. And I think that's a question that I've started to wonder. And my next SGC order that comes in, which will hopefully might be next week. It might be probably more likely the week after. Probably when I talk about that, I'll probably talk about kind of what is life after SGC, because it does feel like we're heading in that direction. And I don't know. I think my direction that I'm probably going to go in is I'll probably try to buy graded stuff that's already graded more often than buying raw stuff. If stuff's raw, if it's going to stay in the PC, I'll just maybe get a nice one touch or have it be a binder card. And if it's stuff that I'm gonna want to, if it's nice enough to eventually sell, I don't know. It's a tough call, because I really, especially if PSA ultimately is responsible for the death of SGC, I don't really want to give them money in the future. But because ultimately it'll have proved the fact that what they did was that they bought it to eventually kill it. And that's okay from a business. You're allowed to do that. From a business standpoint.
Also for the graders and to get Florida running, and like it's not just to kill it, obviously. Like,
we'll see, man. It's not. Things aren't good. Like it seems rough, but it's hard for me to admit it. But it's been it'll
all shake out.
What I'm looking at is like I have been, my experience with SGC since the acquisition is that I've been pretty happy with what I get back from them in terms of the grades. I feel like the grading consistency is still kind of there, but as they continue to hemorrhage people and a brain drain going over to PSA, or people leaving the company entirely, can they keep that up? So I'm going to be really interested to see this next sub when it comes back. If it's
what are they getting for what are they charging now?
it's still $15 for the 15 to 20 day turnaround.
I mean,
like,
listen, if we could keep that forever, I would sign me up.
Yeah,
But
same here. But let's talk about. So I know you said you don't really think this is interesting, but I think it's interesting. You were at the Card Vault show in Boston last week, and you had
but this story's was it this weekend?
I thought it was
this week,
card
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. You're right.
Yeah, you were at that show, and you had something very interesting. A person walk up with a collection that was pretty substantial. So what was in this collection?
So the guy had a 52 tops complete set.
52 tops complete set.
Well, first he started, obviously, like he walks over, I say hello, the whole bit.
So you'd never seen this guy before, right?
No, husband and wife. They were very local to the city. Like they were like, oh, we live 5 minutes away, 5 minute walk away. Like they were very local to the city. And so the guy had a 52 tops complete set. The mantle was SGC 3. Yeah, obviously. And so anyways, the conversation started, hey, how are you? This, that, the other, the whole bit. You looking to buy? Of course. So he opens up the case and he pulls that out and he goes, I'm trying to sell the whole set. I'm like, wow, but I don't have 100 on me right now. Like I didn't bring my checkbook either for 100, but yeah, no, I can't buy that. And then he had, what did I tell you? He had a Young Fan Craze, Chief Bender. If he had the Elijah, I would have jumped all over it. He had a bunch of cool shit. The Jackie was the 52 Jackie was like a PSA 2.
So was the entire set?
It was
graded?
Nice. I don't think he had the whole set there, right?
Okay.
But he had like the most of the case was full. So I don't know what was going on, but he had oddball odds and ends in there. Like I said, the fan craze and stuff, like some bigger pre-war cards.
Yeah.
But I think everything was 5 minutes away if a deal would be brokered, which makes sense. But yeah.
So because we were talking,
you were blown away by this story. I just thought it was like a quick.
I just don't think. I mean, it's okay. So have you ever, in your time as a dealer, have you ever had just a 52 mantle? Has anybody walked up with a 52 mantle?
Yeah. Well, I think one other time.
Okay. So in like years.
I assume it's gonna happen. Like, ask Stan if people are like, it's okay. I just started. Like, it's gonna happen. What's the big deal? I don't know.
Okay. Well,
who cares?
I think it's awesome that somebody would. I think it. Number one, I think it's amazing.
You gotta remember, I am very, very. I don't like people offering me cards that I can't buy. I hate that. Whether it's because they won't sell it or because I can't afford it. Either way, I'm very upset.
I think that it's I don't it tells you that the stuff is just out there in collections, like that the stuff is out there.
Yeah, but you say out there like it's in an attic. Like, no, that rich guy has it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's in an SGC3, obviously, right? But I'm just saying, like, it's out there, and I think it speaks, it speaks volumes. I think of you that they would go go up to you and be like, hey, do you want to buy this? Like, like that they.
Who the fuck else would you sell it to?
I'm just saying, it shows that you're serious. People think you're a serious person.
Who the fuck else would you sell it to?
I wouldn't sell it to anybody else, but I'm just saying.
No, but not you. But you're gonna go sell it to Ship Bum McGee selling the shiny shit over there?
I'm just saying.
Who the fuck would you sell it to?
Okay.
I think the captain. The captain, probably your only other shot, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's got vintage, and he's got high end. So like that's it.
What I was gonna. We talked about this, and the last two SGC3s that are in VCP were weirdly they're different cards, but it was in back-to-back REA auctions, and they each sold for $63K, right. Just the 52, just the mantle. So you have to assume the whole set's probably at least 100.
And that guy wasn't releasing them under a premium. Like the guy was a smart, affluent guy. He was giving them away.
Do you in that situation? Do you give the guy any kind of advice? Are you like, you probably want to consign this with an auction house or something like that? Or like you just kind of let him go on his way?
No, we chatted for a little while. If he would have asked, I would have said that, I guess. But we just chatted. What a collection. Oh, look at this. Look at that. What do you like? What does he like? The whole bit. And then, his wife was there and she was chit-chatty and she was talking about the cards. And I guess given the opportunity, I would have said, go sell it to this guy, go to that place. There was nothing there. So the guy wasn't an idiot. He just, whatever. It was Saturday morning. He came in.
Okay. All right. Well,
don't
I
know.
thought it
Who
was
gives
cool.
a shit?
So, but fuck me, I guess.
I agree. I agree with that one. You and
What
fucking
else?
cousin Paulie. No, cousin Paulie's all right. Fuck Theo.
What else? Anything else of note happened at these last 4 shows? Any? No. Just. But it sounds like.
I'll tell you a story off the air.
Okay.
I'd like to know. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay. All right.
Where we at?
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, where we at on dealers leaving a show early?
Well, don't you have to do that sometimes? To
I
get
asked
to
you
work?
the fucking Jake. I asked you the fucking question this time. I asked you where we at.
Where are we at with? So, I don't like it personally. I feel like you're very numbers based. You've said this before, and it's like you spend this much for the show, and you're spent in you know what your time is worth. I think that's something that I
I
think
appreciate you assuming that, but go ahead.
that's what I get from you is that I think
Yeah.
you know what your time is worth.
I think that's probably what I mean. I just don't talk like that.
Okay,
I go.
Well,
This show's fucking over. We gotta get out of here.
I don't think that's something that someone would say about themselves, but I think that not everybody values their time similarly. So like you figure it out in terms of like the day cost me this much, it cost me this much to rent the table, to maybe I have to take
The way I
time
think
off work,
about it is
whatever,
like this.
but
So
yeah.
I'll be looking around. It's 12 o'clock. I haven't sold shit. I'm not gonna sell shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're putting way too much science into it. But yeah, so listen, the showrunner has a responsibility to bring customers. I have a responsibility to stay there for all of his customers. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
For all of his customers, whatever. It's just I don't leave halfway through the show, but if it's a 4 o'clock show, I might be out of there by 2.
Okay.
And I think that's acceptable. Of course I do it, but I think that's not too bad. Now, if you're leaving at noontime for a 4 o'clock show, no good. And ending at 4 o'clock, no good. But yeah, I feel bad that a customer might show up at 3 o'clock to see me or to buy vintage and I'm not there. If you're a regular customer of mine and it's 11:30 and you're looking at your watch, you're hitting the gas because you know Matt's leaving in an hour. But not figuratively, but like I generally leave a few minutes earlier than everybody else. Vintage is also a blue hair special, as I like to say. So like it's an old, like generally it starts as an older crowd, so they're gonna be out there early, They're at the barbershop at 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
Right.
So like that is like I cater to those
100%.
guys. I'm there early, I'm set up early. All my, you love the detail of my setup, how everybody's paired, everything's put out together so everybody can find what they want just right every show. So yeah, I'm very much there for my early customers, and I love all my customers, but yeah, vintage is an early thing. I'm an early guy. Yeah, I can't close out a show at 4 o'clock. I just can't do it.
Yeah, no, and I think that I feel like at Shriners is interesting because I do feel like Sunday Shriners, it can, from what I've seen, it can get kind of sparse like earlier on a Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
because and you gotta think about this. Like you got maybe the Patriots are playing. You're not necessarily expecting that. And then for Shriners, you've got guys that are traveling like a long distance, so they gotta think about that. So I guess
some of those guys, the breakdown.
But yeah,
like I mean, I got a pretty good setup, right? But look at like Stan.
Yeah.
That takes hours to take down.
Yeah.
It takes me an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. If I have my father and another hand, 45 minutes to an hour to break it all down, right? Stan's going to be a couple hours.
He's got those stacks of cards in rubber bands, like 100 of them in a showcase at least. And then he's got all of the complete sets. Oh, Stan his mind is an encyclopedia. It's incredible. Like he knows where everything is 100%.
Unbelievable. Yeah, they're fantastic. I really like that.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see them. They're wonderful people, and really looking forward to seeing them. But no, I'm with you. It's as a consumer, it's a little bit, it gets me down a little bit. But I
get it. I get it.
People have their things. They got to do what.
But baseball card shows are not late afternoon shows.
They're not.
They're not a late afternoon event. Nobody's ever said that. Nobody's ever thought that. Yeah, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I just wanted. I don't know. I get it. I don't want to walk in at 2 o'clock and the joint's empty.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It's a balance.
All right. We both got to bounce out of here. So this weekend, what do you got going on? You got
this weekend, Saturday at the Best Flippin' Card Show in Woburn. So yeah, try to buy some stuff for Shriners and whatever.
And then again, Shriners.
Friday,
30
Saturday, Sunday. The
Friday,
following
Saturday, Sunday. Come see us. If you'll most likely, you'll definitely see me around Friday and Saturday. Probably will be hanging around Matt's table if I'm not out trying to buy all the cards.
all of them.
And I should have more stuff. I got stuff that I won in REA that I will. That I was hoping it was going to be here today, because usually REA is pretty good. If you buy, if you pay the invoice right away on
They get
Monday,
it out to you right away.
sometimes they get it to you the next day. But they've
kidding.
slowed down a little bit. But I did get a tracking number yesterday, but it's not going to be here until tomorrow. So I'll show that stuff. I showed you the big card that I got. Which
listen, I don't care about saying this on air. We'll talk about more off air. But like, if you find a card at a table, like you're gonna try to make a move on this card, like we should go over and see if I find a card so we can beat the motherfucker up on the price.
But now you've given it away. You've given away our strategy. All the dealers watch this.
If they don't know the fucking strategy by now, they don't know what they're doing. It's a numbers game. There's no fucking. That's fucking. It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
Either they want to play with the numbers game the right way or they don't. Usually they don't. But anyways.
All right. I'll see you at Shriners. Thanks everybody.
You're not coming out Saturday. I'm sorry. You're not coming out Saturday to Flippin?
Maybe. I'll let you know. I'm not positive. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to cousin Paulie from Pawtucket for coming on. We appreciated you. Wicked. It was wicked good. See us at Shriners next week. See Matt this weekend at Woburn on Saturday, and then Shriners the next week. Really looking forward to everybody that's coming out. Please come up and say hi no matter what. If you see me around, you see Matt around, whatever, we'd love to chat with folks. And
I'd like to see if we can get some more surprise guests going forward. That was exciting.
Yeah, maybe we will.
All
right. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time on the hit list. Next one we'll recap the Shriner show. So take care.
See ya.